Well, a human hasn't been back to the moon since 1972 in the Apollo 17 mission. There is a fierce competition right now to get an unmanned craft back to the moon. Moon Express, which is now based out of Florida but has ties to the University of Maryland, is trying to send a spacecraft there to actually mine precious minerals from the moon, raising the question, is it such a good idea to mess with the moon?
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It used to be global powers competing to get to the moon, but now it's private companies jockeying to be the first thanks to the Google Lunar X competition. Google will pay $20 million to the first private company that successfully lands an unmanned craft on the moon, moves at 500 meters, and then transmits back HD pictures. Moon Express, founded by a pair of Silicon Valley billionaires, aims to be that company. Its mission, to mine the moon mainly of tritium, a very rare and valuable element used for fuel and fusion. What many don't know, the University of Maryland will be piggybacking on that mission.
In other words, to carry NASA experiments, other countries' experiments, equipment for mining, equipment for moon being a way station to Mars. When you send light to the moon...
University of Maryland astrophysicist Douglas Curry has arranged with his colleagues to deliver a new set of lunar laser ranging rays, the new generation reflectors or mirrors, which are small yet very expensive, will help study and hopefully start understanding the mysteries behind dark matter, which makes up about 70% of the universe.
The ability of the increased accuracy will allow us to address many of the theories in which people are saying this change of general relativity or this change, and we'll be able to say yes or no.
I think any opportunity where we have a chance to get back to the moon is good.
Noah Petro, a lunar expert at the Goddard Space Center, says NASA has embraced private companies interested in space exploration, marrying profit with experimentation.
Private company X gets to go to the moon, we get to come along and learn about lunar surface. So it's a win-win in both cases.
The demolitions for the lunar colony screwed up the orbit, okay? The moon's breaking up, all right?
As far as mining the moon, Petro says science fiction type images of the moon breaking up from too much mining are just that, fantasy, and that it is safe to explore and should be for generations to come. Moon Express is hoping to launch sometime in 2017. The estimated cost of the mission, anywhere between $5 and $10 million, which is really a small cost when you think about it, given not only the Google prize money, but the valuable minerals that could be brought back as well. At the Goddard Space Center, I'm Lowell Melser, WBAL TV 11 News.